An entire generation is quietly delaying their lives, not because they're lazy, not because they hate adulthood, but because deep down, the future no longer feels safe. People are delaying marriage, delaying children, delaying moving out, delaying buying homes, and for the first time in decades, millions of young people are starting to wonder if normal adult life is becoming financially impossible. That should terrify you, because when an entire generation loses confidence in the future, the economy itself starts to break. Not because they are lazy, not because they don't want responsibility, but because deep down, the future no longer feels safe. And honestly, a lot of people don't even realize it's happening to them, because this isn't one dramatic economic collapse, it's something slower, something psychological, a constant feeling that life has become too expensive, too unstable, and too uncertain to fully step into. And in 2026, that feeling is everywhere. For decades, people followed a predictable path. Graduate, get a stable job, move out, buy a house, build a future. That system wasn't perfect, but at least it felt achievable. Now, even people doing everything right feel stuck. You can have a degree, a decent salary, a full-time job, and still feel like you're barely surviving. Rent keeps rising. Groceries feel expensive every single month. Student loans still exist. Healthcare costs feel terrifying. And housing prices look completely disconnected from reality. So people adapt, not by chasing bigger dreams, but by delaying them. A 27-year-old stays with their parents longer. A couple delays having children because daycare costs feel impossible. Someone stays in a job they hate because the economy feels too unstable to take risks. And millions of people quietly stop planning long-term altogether. That's the part nobody really talks about. When people stop believing the future is stable, their entire mindset changes. They become more cautious, more anxious, more emotionally exhausted. You can actually see this shift online. People joke about surviving instead of living. People celebrate canceling plans because staying home is cheaper. People normalize burnout because rest feels financially dangerous. And slowly, the idea of adulthood starts feeling less exciting and more like a financial trap. That's why so many young people feel disconnected right now, because the version of success they were promised doesn't match reality anymore. The old system assumed one thing, that hard work would eventually create stability. But for many people today, hard work only creates survival. And once people realize that, motivation changes too. Why dream about owning a home if homes feel permanently out of reach? Why think about retirement when groceries already feel stressful? Why plan 10 years ahead when the economy changes every 6 months? This constant uncertainty rewires people psychologically. It creates decision paralysis, fear of commitment, fear of risk, fear of making the wrong move financially, and eventually, people stop moving forward altogether. That's why this isn't just a money problem anymore. It's becoming an emotional problem, a societal problem, a generation-wide feeling that life is paused. And maybe the scariest part is this: most people can already feel it, but nobody fully knows how to fix it. Because this isn't just inflation. It isn't just housing. It isn't just layoffs. It's a feeling that the future itself has become unstable. And when a generation loses confidence in the future, everything changes. Birth rates fall, risk-taking disappears, creativity shrinks, people stop building, stop trusting, stop hoping long-term. Not because they want to give up, but because survival mode slowly takes over. And honestly, that might be the real crisis of 2026. Not one giant crash, not one dramatic event, but millions of young people quietly losing faith that life will ever feel stable again. And maybe that's why so many people today feel tired all the time, even when they haven't physically done anything yet, because mentally, they're carrying an economy that no longer feels human. If this video connected with you, subscribe. Every week, we break down the hidden psychological side of money, work, and modern life. And comment below, what's one life decision you feel forced to delay because of money? I read every comment.